Hello, my name is Dr. Becky Graham, and I'm here to welcome you to our virtual student orientation since we can't get together in person. Um, so welcome to the Fort Hays Career Center Bioscience program that you're going to be joining in the fall. I'm here to give you just a little bit of information so that you know what's going on from the very beginning. So I have a little presentation about the program, and then I will be posting some information also that you can access about the particulars about grading and uniforms and that sort of thing. So my background is in microbiology. That's what my doctorate is in. I'm a retired university professor and have really been enjoying teaching the Bioscience program at Fort Hays. It's a very, very useful program, and it's going to be an even more useful education to have with the current state um, of laboratory science with so much work being needed now. So to explain, biotechnology just breaks down meaning bio life, techno meaning art or skill, and study of. So what it boils down to is that biotechnology means using living materials or um, stuff from living materials to make products. So it's an applied science of molecular biology and all of these sort of things. Classic biotechnology has been used for centuries and thousands of years, even when the science wasn't known behind it, but it was used for brewing and all different sorts of fermentation, for baking bread. All of these things use living organisms to create a useful product. So it's been going on for years that way, and we use it even more. These are all examples of foodstuffs, but there's a whole medicinal side to biotechnology. These are some of the things you might be more familiar with than some of the other projects that we do. An interesting example of early biotechnology that wasn't engineered by humans. I always like to tell this story about a Civil War battle where the soldiers horrifically had to lay out in the mud and rain for several days before they were attended to. And the ones that survived, some of them had wounds that would glow in the dark. This was called angel's glow, and it stemmed from an infection of a bacterium called Photorhabdus luminescens that actually put out an antibiotic. So these soldiers with glowing wounds healed better than the ones that didn't. So there's always been these sort of things in old-time biotechnology, if you will. Modern biotechnology, since the advent of sequencing DNA, this is a gel electrophoresis um, photo of DNA that has been extracted and then run out on a gel so that we can do other things with it. That's something that's actually very simple to do and very useful. Some of the areas of biotechnology that we will be studying are biotech and ag, and in biological research, food science, forensic science, and medical science, and many more areas where these cross paths with each other. As you know by now, the Fort Hays Bioscience program is a 2-year program, and we are concentrating here on the junior year, all of the new juniors coming in. The actual courses are Principles and Practices of Bioscience, Animal and Plant Biotechnology, and Bioscience Technology. There are many, many jobs, and there's even going to be more and more. I've been seeing jobs advertised at Battelle here in Columbus, at public health departments, many different places that you can go to. There's forensic sciences at the different forensics labs. there's many different jobs that you can turn this general background of bioscience can get you many of these different types of jobs. So like I said, I'll be posting um, a sample syllabus so you get an idea of what goes on. I like to talk about professional behavior up front because unlike your regular high school atmosphere, we emphasize professional conduct and dress, which means that you'll need to show up every day in your uniform, which for us are a certain type of scrubs. We work with Goodman Uniform here in Columbus. And I spoke with him this morning, and he said he's not sure when the store will be open full hours, but to give him a call. So he knows that we use the hunter green scrubs, and he's very good about making fittings and that sort of thing. The professional behavior is particularly important because it really makes a difference about how successful you are in this field. So we talk about attendance is really important. Being on time is important. Professional communications between myself and other students are important. We expect you to act in a professional behavior. And so uh, we pay special attention to this, and actually part of the grade for the course is based on this professional behavior. This is what gets you into internships and will serve you so well uh, to further your careers when you get done. Academic study is important. The background of all of these different tests, some of these tests and equipment we use are really complex and others are very simple. But an understanding of what's going on is really important because then you can troubleshoot the protocols, you can fix equipment, you can do all sorts of things. So this is something that we really emphasize. The other things that I wanted to make known to you is that pretty much you can email me anytime. You have my email address will be given uh, by the school, and you can email me, and I'd be glad to answer any questions. The general campus expectations for Fort Hays Metropolitan Education Center, we have a beautiful historic campus that is, I'm feel so lucky every day I go to work there. And there are certain not restrictions, but there's certain expectations, I should say, about dress, behavior, and that sort of thing. For example, there's no shorts allowed, which I understand homeschools let you, but this sort of thing. So we can address all of that early on and get everybody up to speed. So juniors come, their classes start in the morning at 7:30, and you are there till 9:45. And I generally try and allow ample time in class so you don't have to take a lot of work home because I know everybody's so busy with this sort of thing. The grading is standard grading. Like I say, I will post this last year's junior syllabus along with the information today, and you will be able to look at that and get an idea and a flavor, if not the dates and that sort of thing, uh, for what will be expected next year. I've been at a lot of different universities and schools, and I really think that this is one of the greatest opportunities I've seen students get anywhere. So I'm a big believer in the program, and we have so many good students. So take care during this pandemic. We actually talked about the pandemic clear back in the first part of March in class and learned a lot about epidemiology. But so take care and feel free to email me at any time and I will get the syllabus information out and post it to you. So best wishes. See you in the fall.